This guy's like,
Gen Z.
Gen Z,
What do I give that makes you think I'm a timeout?
Like I used to think all the time, all my free time in school.
Hey, this is the Kenyan Live Podcast. Welcome back to the Kenyan Live Podcast. My name is Justin Moretti. And we're in studio with a good friend of mine. Wow, not even a good friend of mine. Yani huyu mtu tumetoka mbali na yeye. Hi. Hi, Jerry.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Uko salama?
Niko poa kabisa.
Yes, umetugurumia. Very nice. How are you doing?
Funny, si gurume.
Guruma.
Niko poa.
Uko poa?
I thank God.
Glad. By the way, we've shot this episode before with Jerry, but it turned out not very well, so we were just reshooting. So najujaona hiyo ingine, but it was interesting, and this one will be too, sindio?
Yes.
Sinamna hiyo?
Kabisa.
Sasa Jerry, tell us about yourself before we even get started.
Hi guys. My name is Joy Masharia, aka MashaKreatives. I'm a creative. Yeah, I do a lot of creative things. I'm a photographer, videographer, editor, storyteller.
Hiya. Where did storyteller? Hi, Niviri, is that you? Gosh, wow.
2.0.
So, Sanjeri, you know why we are here? Do you know why we're here? We're here because we want to talk about creatives. If you're a creative and you're thinking about how is a career in a 9-to-5 or an 8-to-5, I've been there. Jerry has been there as well. And today we want to talk about our experiences because, man,
yeah,
it's not easy, right?
At all. It's not easy.
Sasa tuanze na Jerry, do you think creatives can do an 8-to-5 or a 9-to-5?
Yes and no.
What do you mean yes and no?
Yes, in the fact that they're all capable, because being a creative, I mean, you can withstand a lot of pressures. So yeah, if it's the yes. But the no comes in where 8-to-5 hakuna creative freedom. 8-to-5 you do what your boss is instructing you to do. So that's where kuna mvutano kidogo. So yeah, but no.
And you've been a creative for so long.
Yeah.
She's basically my boss, technically. Because there's this group we have, it's called the Cine Artists. We do really good photos.
Yes.
As a group, and shout out to everybody in it, especially Timo. My guys, you know Timo? Omjui? Najua Timo. Please tell the people Najua Timo. Anyways, so Jerry, would you go back to an 8-to-5? I
would.
Really?
Yeah, for the money.
For the money only.
8-to-5 money is good. That's just about it.
But creatives, ni kama ukiwa freelance is a bit tricky.
I think, okay, I would go back for the money, but not for the work. Because 8-to-5 unaambiwa, so these are your tasks for the day. This is what I want you to do. This is nini. Yeah, so if it's according to the creative work, then I wouldn't. Freelance, because now a client approach you for your work, for who you are, how you represent yourself. So hapo ndio difference iko.
Hapo ndio tashushi kidogo iko. Interesting. But while we are on that, would you go back? You've done it before.
Yeah.
It was an interesting experience.
Hey, interesting is just but an understatement.
Yes, you must tell me the story.
Wow. And it was interesting because I wasn't working in the creative industry. I was working in the construction and interior design industry.
Alikuwa fundi.
In other words, nimeenda Kisii mara kadhaa, by the way. Yeah, so now for there, you just, it's very boring.
Really?
Because you do the same thing every day because you're just looking for more clients to decorate their houses or build their houses. So the content is very monotonous. So there's no way, unless the creativity comes in a different shot or color grading or, in the post, not the production bit of the work. Yeah.
Interesting. Because I remember when I was doing it, when I started my internship, it was basically an 8 to 5. Because in my head, I was like, hey, manze, wezi fanya internship without doing like an 8 to 5.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, nilikuwa nasikia usingizi by 1 p.m. And that was very early. Actually, see 1 p.m. Satano. 11 a.m. I was so sleepy. I'm like, Kai.
And you're still there back at 5 p.m.
Imagine. And then you have to carry lunch. You have to wake up early.
Yeah.
You beat traffic. Kai. That's what you used to do.
Hey, kwanza mimi nilikuwa nafikanga kwa ofisi 7:30, 7:40. So that I beat traffic. Jioni by saa 8 naenda mpaka nakaa kwa balcony. Tulikuwa na balcony kwa ofisi yetu.
Hey, heri nyinyi. Anyways, let's not talk about it. But 8 to 5 in comparison to freelance. Let's talk about the freelance life now. I've done it before.
Yeah.
You've done it before.
Yeah.
Maybe you're still doing it now. Ish.
Yeah.
Ebu, tell me, do you prefer freelance because of how you get so much freedom and you get so much creative like spaces and stuff?
Yeah. I think why I'd say I chose to do freelance over being employed under an 8 to 5 kind of setup is one, you're your own boss. You know, client amekupea tu brief, amekwambia this is what I want. Do whatever you have to do for you to give me what I want. So you're your own boss in terms of how the photos or videos will look, what time you're going to shoot. Yeah.
I agree. And you see, the thing is, if you're looking for one of the best photographers you'd ever meet, there is me. But if you're looking for one of the best photographers you'll ever meet, then there's Jerry. Jerry is a really dope photographer. She's done almost everything on my IG feed if it's a photo. From birthday shots. And you know us, we don't do, cine artists, we don't do fake shots here. Generic, cliche.
Come on.
Sisi ni wale wase.
Period.
I mean, so when if you're looking for a good photographer, me, I'm also freelance, but I'm usually like, I prefer doing this. This is my space.
Yeah.
But your space is photography.
Yes.
Videography.
Professionally.
And I know you have stories about how either you've been gongwad by a client tells you, oh, we'll do this, we'll do that. Because we all have that story. So hebu tuambie yako.
Sasa kuna mzungu nilifanyia kazi.
You started with a colonizer.
Tunamitanga one time.
One time. Hey, by this colonizer. Let me msininyime visa. Don't deny me a visa, please. I'm begging.
So now this guy, how we met, he was doing a pop-up art exhibition in Village Market.
Ebu pose. Pop-up. Ebu explain to the masses.
It's like a pop-up flea market where you're given the space as now creatives. You come and display your work and people buy. Yeah, either your work or your services. So we popped up.
Ish.
Yeah.
Jaber.
Come on.
Hey.
So now how I got to know of him, a friend of mine sent me his advert. He's looking for creatives to collab with, who he's going to display your work. And then ikifika kwa nitaje, if someone buys your work, then simna share profit because it's kind of under him.
Yeah.
So now we didn't really agree on that.
Yeah.
So I opted to cover for him in terms of his stands, his creative. So mimi apige picture. He had a mixer in the evening. We cover the mixer. So it was a full week of photography and videography. Hey, ache kuje kwa kulipa. Nikatuma quote. Mzungu akaniambia it's too high.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, for 5 days, you want to pay me 2 shillings?
2 shillings.
Okay, no, I can't. I'm not rich. If I say the amount of money, people will think I'm rich. I'm not rich.
Ebu say it, you are rich. Us, we are rich here. Even you who's watching us right now, imagine you're rich. There's nothing. Kwanza, clock it. There are buddies in the studio and they're clocking that. We are hella rich.
So, for the 5 days, minus the mixer and Nini, my rate was coming to around 35K.
Wow.
Because it was like 2 hours,
Auntie
3
Waharia.
hours.
Auntie Waharia, is that
Please,
you?
M-Pesa number iko hapa chini.
ambia niko like nini namba ya M-Pesa hapa
Yeah.
chini, si ndio?
Till number.
Ah, fantastic.
Mchange. So, akasema 35K is a lot of money. Nikamuuliza basi budget yako ni ndio niambie 35K is a lot of money. What is your budget? I was told close to a quarter of 35K.
Aish.
You can do the math.
Aish. Almost ages.
10.
Hararararararara.
For the 5 years, maka nikajiuliza kwani tunakuja kupiga picha na iPhone.
So
Na ni
5
picha
days, 10 Gs. So basically 2 grand
per
per
day.
day. 2
And
grand.
that
Transport.
Is, transport, lunch. Alafu najua uko kwa hiyo mall, you just can't sit anywhere and just zuba. So, you have to honor someone's macho for you to be able to set up somewhere with your like equipment and nini so that zisiibiwe. Anyway, he finally paid me how much? Okay, he didn't pay me the 35, but he didn't pay me 10K as well.
Hey, we thank the Lord.
We thank God.
Wow.
So I think from then on, you just get to understand before you take business. Huchukwangi tu any biashara. Unapata client and say, hey, what do you want? How much do you have? Are you willing to pay me my rate? No, okay.
And that's how you call it, to be honest. As a creative, I know I also have my stories for sure. And I believe sometimes it's not easy as a creative to think about. You feel like your pricing is too high.
Yeah.
But it's really not high.
It's not.
It's just this particular client is not your target audience.
Exactly.
And to give the biggest of shout outs to Archie.
Oh, shout out to you, girl.
Archie, I remember there's a time I talked to this babe. She's also a photographer, Cindy.
A really dope one.
And a dope one, She did my LinkedIn photo, So Archie told me, like I told her, okay, so this is how I'm charging for photography. She's like, hey, you're charging people this.
She couldn't believe it.
Pennies. Cents. At that time, I was charging CG around 5 Gs, 10 Gs. Hi. You went to USIU for 4 years.
To charge someone 5K.
Hi. Archie. And since then, I changed my rate card, all of it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you really, as a creative, need to be like head straight to be able to stand your ground.
Exactly.
Because sometimes, you think about the money you don't have.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I can settle for like, let's do a shoot for like 10 grand. And then someone wants like 400 photos.
How now?
How?
It's not possible.
It really isn't possible. And sometimes it feels like you're undervalued.
Yeah.
But Jerry, if you had to give the biggest of advices to creatives out here, what would you say?
Well, I'm still a child. Oh my God, advice. I should be asking for it. But
Jerry sinifurahishe. Gosh.
Mi ufurahishana naitwa Joy. So, anyway.
Rolls my eyes.
Wow, advice. I think just be authentic. Yeah, every creative has their own touch to their work. My work doesn't have to look like Mureti's. His doesn't have to look like mine. And we're both good in what we do. Yeah, the measure of goodness is not how similar it is to how other people's work is. So just be authentic, be real. And practice, it does make perfect.
Yeah, well, is there anything like perfect in photography?
Not really, but like if you see my very first photo
Yeah, I know.
and my recent, I mean, the difference is like
worlds
this.
apart.
Yeah. So it's not really perfect, but practice makes
Greater.
what better.
It's great. It's true.
Yeah.
To add on that, I would say have your niche. You see, the thing is, so many creatives want to be on a trend. Even podcasts, there are people who want to be like the 3-man army. They're great at what they do, but you can also exist in your own genre, in your own niche.
Yeah.
And it's allowed because you see, the thing is, as a creative, the better you are at your own niche, the more unique you are. Because if you now look at, for example, how many podcasts are in Kenya right now? So many people are doing podcasts.
Yeah.
But what makes this unique? What makes us stand out?
Yeah.
That's a question I'll ask you. Tuambie, what do you think makes us stand out and everything? Ama Njeri hebu tuambie pia. What makes us stand out?
Muuliza watajibu.
Watajibu. Kai, umesema utaki story zao. Kai, ni mahash. Wa. Anyways, Njeri, do you have any upcoming projects coming along that I should look forward to or we should look forward to?
Yes, I'm writing. Something is in the
works.
The books. Yeah, I'm writing.
A film, shoot.
2028 feature.
A 2028 feature. Am I going to be there?
No.
Wow. Wow. That's actually wow.
Ukose aje.
Hey, ni God.
Hey,
I mean,
boss.
Nikose aje.
Unakosa ukifanya
Have you seen who I am?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. So I'm looking for crew, by the way, not after crew.
Not after crew? Aya basi. Na si ati ni ukikuyu imemweza. Ni crew as in members of the... Unajua labda unaweza sema crew watu you're looking for a clue.
Asha. The crew.
Crew.
Yes.
For people.
Not crew for...
Not for crew.
For a crew.
Yeah. You're not crewless.
I'm not crewless.
Sawa. Jerry, it's been an honor for sure.
Thank you for having me.
Aki, I'm happy.
You should.
Wow. Actually, that marks the end of the episode. Please tune in. Please watch everything. Subscribe to our channel. It's free. I promise.
Yeah.
Sinjeri ni free.
Kabisa.
Umechajiwa. And if you'd like to be a guest, please, you can contact us in our different socials from the Kenyan Life Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, the Kenyan Life Podcast. You know, it's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
Not podcast.
It's not asked. It's nobody asked it. Anyways, take care of yourself. Be good, be safe. And there's also a channel. We'll be posting it on my story and also Wanjiko's and the Kenyan Life Podcast story. So join it. We can have questions, interviews, and everything you'd like for us to talk about. We shall be there. Si namna hiyo? Ama namna gani Njeri?
Namna hiyo.
Tuonane?
Kabisa.
Asante sana. All right.